Hey guys, hope you all are well. Welcome back to 3D Printing Store, where we're going to talk about the Anycubic M3 Max. Now this is a beast of a machine over here. As you can see, it is really big, and this is a direct comparison to the Halot Max from Creality. Now, if you set the two side by side to each other, the Creality is monstrously higher than the M3 Max over here, but that is because the M3 Max has a really small base at the bottom over here, and it has quite a lot to offer at a significantly cheaper price. So we're going to dive down into this machine, things that I like, the features of it, and things that I don't like. And as you can see right over here, we did print something. You guys will see the process of that, but I'm very happy with the quality of the print that we got from this. Let's dive down and see what this guy has to offer. So the M3 Max is nothing short of a fantastic 3D printer with a 7K screen resolution, which is really weird to have a 7K. Usually we see 864, but it has a 7K screen resolution on it, and I'm not displeased at all with the quality of detail that we got in this print. It does have a really big build size over here, and it is really close to the Creality Ender 3, which is really nice to see out of resin printers, because resin printers are fantastic for small detail, but you can never really print something large on them. So it's really nice to see we're getting a bigger base here. We're not losing that quality, so we can still print high detail, and I'm really happy to see that we can go large scale as well. Build plate on this is on par with the Halot Max. It's a few millimeters larger on the X and a few millimeters smaller on the Y, but the Z is the same. They are pretty much exactly the same size. What strikes me that's weird about this machine, it is that it is significantly cheaper than the Creality Halot Max, and it has so much more to offer. Prime example, it has, as you can see, it has a resin refiller over here, which is really cool to see. How this works, and basically what it does, is that if you want to print large prints that's going to take more than, let's say, a liter of resin, or more than what the vat can hold, this Anycubic guy over here has a resin refiller, which will automatically pump resin into the vat that it makes sure that it's always full. Now, it was quite tricky to get working, but we found out you have to get it going on the slicer, not on the machine itself. So it was a bit of trial and error over there, but we eventually got that going. I'm really not angry at this screen at all. It's very simple, it's very easy to navigate. As you can see, just 3 menu items and 3 from there on. Very simple, very easy, very good for beginners. I'm not angry at that at all. What Creality and Anycubic have done when resin printing had hit a stagnant, Creality had decided that they're going to upgrade their user interface screen, which they've done a fantastic job of. What Anycubic has done is upgraded their screen resolutions and seeing how they can get the best possible prints. Now, I'm not saying that Anycubic prints better than Creality. That's not what I'm saying at all. And as you can see in front of me over here on this nice little turntable, it is quite a fact that this thing prints very well. One of the main key features of this machine is the resin refiller. Now, as you can see in this overlay, I'm going to talk about it over here. This resin refiller is very nice, very simple, and very easy to use. I'm very glad to see such a basic form of this put into this 3D printer, because it makes it not so many parts can break, and it's not an entire system. It's really simple. I do have 2 gripes, but I can understand them. Number 1 is that you have to use Anycubic's resin bottle. Now, I understand why it is an Anycubic machine, but not everyone buys Anycubic resin. So whatever resin you have at home, you cannot use, because this lid only takes the Anycubic bottles. One thing I really don't like is that you can only use a 1 liter or a 1 kilogram bottle here. I do understand you do want a bigger volume for refilling, But if you don't have one, you have to go get one. If you only have 500 grams, it's not gonna fit because the 2 tubes that go inside are too long for a 500 grams. Those being said, I am really happy with this resin refiller system. It is very nice. It's really great that we have it here, especially at this price point where we are undercutting the market severely with this size of resin printer. Now guys, as you can see in front of me spinning, it is a great machine. It gives great results. We do have high details at a large scale this time. It is phenomenal that we have these options now. 3D printing has gone a long way, but resin printing has especially gone a severely long way, and we are here right now pleased with these results. It is very, very nice to see. Guys, we are going to show a time lapse of how this prints, and we are then going to show, as you can see over here, what it looks like at the end of the video. But I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. I hope it was informationful for you. If you guys have any questions, drop a comment below. I will answer all your guys' questions over there. I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you next week.